let it sit for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks' time, then what we'll do, and I'm just going to give you a prelude to what we're going to do with this stuff, okay? You're going to take the plant material out, which is the salt of it, yeah, the body that's now been decimated, okay? It's got all of its essence drawn out of it. You're going to strain any kind of crud that formed in the alcohol base, all right, so that what you get is you get these minerals, and you get the essential oils and so on and so forth that are like a tea that the plant has made, a tea made of alcohol. It's going to be colored. That is actually a tincture. That's where you get the word tincture. It's like tint. Okay, it's tinted. It's tinctured. Okay. That will be what's called a tincture in spagyrics, and you can drink a little bit of it. It's perfectly safe. All right, as long as you start with a plant that's edible. Please don't go out and pick plants that are poisonous to you. All right, use something safe, an herb that you would cook with. Okay, please. Yeah. That's your tincture. Now, don't throw away the plant stock material. The reason why is because we're going to do something with it. You will then burn it under heat until it becomes white. All right. What you're doing is you are, well, calcination is what it's called in alchemy, but you're going to burn it until the ash becomes completely white. You're going to take that ash, pour it into water, strain it out through like a coffee filter or cheesecloth or something that will get all of the actual, just the dead matter out of it. What remains in there is certain salts, certain minerals, certain compounds that were in the plant that you can't see. All right. So you take half of that tincture, and then you can let that evaporate all the alcohol out, let it evaporate all the water out, add that salt back into it, and then it becomes kind of like these beautiful little crystals in there that have to do, this is the essence of what that plant was. Very, very concentrated. You can take little bits of that, and it will have a profound effect on your body, on the health. Yeah, you're getting that planet's like subtle essence and taking little bits and pieces of that. This is why I say go with your instinct. Yeah, each of you get a jar, please. Don't share a family jar now. Treat your process as sacred. Remember, you're the fifth element in it. Don't let other people muck about with it. Okay, don't let anyone else handle it. This is your sacred object for the next few weeks. All right. Nurture it like you would a baby. Nurture it like you would a child. Treat it with the kind of respect and the kind of contemplative awareness that is deserving of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Please. Otherwise, you're just making a chemical. Doesn't matter. All right. You can do things. You can meditate with it. You can set it in your lap. If you find that it's cold, warm it up with your hands. Meditate with it. Sit down with it. Warm it up. Body heat is fine, okay? But please be present in the process, because that defines what the outcome is actually going to be with it. Otherwise, it's just tea or a chemical or anything else that you might make. All right, but for right now, we just let it soak. We just let the alcohol, the spirit, pull out the kind of essential elements of it. And now you understand why it's called spagyrics, because you separate things out of it, right? Spag, the SPA part of spagyrics, it means to separate. We purify it. We'll get into that. We purify it later, and then we gyric it. We combine it all back together into something that's like a crystal, an essence.